So it's currently April 8th, which means tomorrow is April 9th, which means I turn 19 years old, which means I am finally entering my last of the teenage years. Oh my gosh. In a lot of ways, I feel like I've sort of missed out on being a teenager. I think a large part of that feeling comes from having lived traveling full-time in an RV from ages 12 to 15, which is the first half of my teenage years. And don't get me wrong, I would never say that I regret that experience. And in fact, if I could live it all over again, I would. But at the same time, the isolation alone that came from experiencing different parts of the US in that way specifically, it was hard. Then when I was 15, my parents bought a beat-up mobile home in Northwest Georgia, and I was thrown into the magical world of the small town South. I had a pretty average high school experience from sophomore to senior year, from going to school dances, to competing in state competitions, to graduating. But a lot of it also felt like because I didn't grow up there, I couldn't really connect to the people, and therefore I never really connected to the place. And now I'm almost the very last team, and frankly, it feels like I'm running out of time. Now, normally every year on my birthday, I get extremely depressed because I'm getting old, y'all. But this year, we're setting some ground rules. My first goal for my 19th year of life is to take everything one day at a time. For some reason, I naturally take things for granted and I don't realize how good I have it until it's gone. So this year, I just want to slow down. Oftentimes, I feel like I'm rushing to do the mundane, whether it's getting dressed for the day or getting to class. And honestly, nothing in my life has ever been serious enough to promote that. Like, I don't really know what the f is wrong with me. Another thing that I want to get better about is treating myself. You can walk with me. We're on our way to get a little cake or something to add whimsy to my birthday. As you can tell, we're in a Walmart. We can walk quicker, by the way. Not that quick. Nobody has ever taken this long to pick out a cupcake. They're all the same. I don't know what's wrong with me.
Oh, you know, just the essentials.
Obviously, delayed gratification is a good practice, but after almost finishing my first full year in university, I've came to the realization that giving yourself the things that help you succeed is far greater than repressing yourself and failing because you're not being gracious with yourself. Another thing I'm gonna do this year is take less seriously. This was actually one of my New Year's resolutions, and for good reason. I have spent the majority of my life being so anal about everything. I try to consider myself an unbothered person. Why is the lighting so ass? Wait, why are these so ass? But truthfully, I'm bothered by just about every single thing that has ever happened in my life, ever. Without fail. All the time. Rosie, make sure you're not in Gracie's way.
I'm not.
Does this look good? I don't know how to sexily walk up.
What the?
I partially attribute it to the fact that I'm a control freak, and also the fact that I am absolutely terrified of being perceived, believe it or not, because I do have an entire YouTube channel where people are presumably perceiving me all the time. But it feels different because what I put on camera is what I want to show to people, whereas in my day-to-day life, there is no editing. Wait, a little. Oh, she's so like.
She's really putting us to work here. Gracie, we better get paid commission.
19 feels like such a good year to rebrand on these aspects of my life because this time next year, I'm gonna be 20. That makes me so uncomfortable to say out loud. It's interesting because I don't remember ever having a birthday where I didn't feel riddled with anxiety or uncertainty for what's to come, but I think this year I feel pretty okay. Anyways, these are pretty big thoughts for an 18-year-old, so I'm gonna wait until I'm 19 to worry about it. Bye! Are you guys ready for your interview?
Is this a fake interview?
So how would you... You can't do that shit,
Okay,
bro.
sorry.
From a scale of 1 to 10, how would you guys rate the experience taking pictures of Sophia Rossi?
I would probably say a 6 out of 10.
Yeah, 7 out of 10.
Care to explain?
Well, I feel like I was really hyping up Sophia Rossi, and she just like couldn't focus.
I think that contributed to my bad experience because she was really distracting me from the art of photography I was trying to perform on Sophia on her special day. I wanted to make sure the angle was perfect, and I was communicating with her about that, and then we had her, and it was really messing up our collaboration on this project, but I think that we got a good result.
Yeah, we did, and that's what matters. That's why I gave her 6 points. 6 out of 10.
Yeah.
Because the results were good, and she bent to the cupcake, even though she did cause this mess over here.